Welcome everybody to the 76th annual Groundhog Day prognostication. It's hosted by the city of Sun Prairie. This annual winter celebration is a testament to the hardiness and the hopefulness of Wisconsinites and the annual tradition that we really cherish every year. We want to give a shout out to everybody, all of you who woke up early to be here this morning from both near and far to come hear Jimmy's prediction. And speaking of his prediction, we want to hear where folks stand on more winter or early spring. So let's make some noise if you're hoping for many more weeks of winter to be able to indulge in the winter sports you love, like snowshoeing, outdoor ice skating, ice fishing, or cross-country skiing. Does anybody want that?
Yeah!
Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, let me hear it if you're dreaming of spring flowers and sunny days to brighten up the near future. I think that one wins, guys. I do want to give a huge shout out to the Sun Prairie Police Department Color Guard as well for their performance for the national anthem. We want to introduce to you all of the special guests that are behind me this morning. So let's welcome Sun Prairie Mayor Paul Esser, Representative of the 46th Assembly District, Melissa Ratcliffe. Deanne Martin, Sign Language Interpreting Services provided by Purple Communications, Inc., Madison. Some other special guests joining us today are Senator Melissa Agard, representing Wisconsin's 16th District. Dane County Board Supervisors, Brenda Yang, 19th District. Rick Rose, District 16. Is Rick here? Not here right now. City of Sun Prairie Council members, we have Maureen Crumby, Steve Stocker, Mike Jacobs, Bob Yokish, and Teresa McElroy. And David Burgel? Virgil. Okay. All right. Well, welcome. We have City Administrator Aaron Oppenheimer with us. Sun Prairie's high school mascots. Can you find them on this stage? Sun Prairie's East, Kurt the Cardinal, and then Sun Prairie West, Wolf. Thanks for being here, guys. Oh no, okay. Autumn Gunderson, USA National Miss Wisconsin Junior Teen, is also here today this morning. Thanks, everybody. Okay, we want to extend a special welcome to our Jimmy the Groundhog mascot and to Sun Prairie Fire and Rescue for safely escorting Sun Prairie's mascots to the event. I also want to introduce our special guest for today. This year's Jimmy the Groundhog. Hey, Jimmy. He's in there, I promise. He's just kind of burrowed down a little bit. He'll communicate to Mayor Paul Esser. That is going to happen at about 7:11 sunrise. And we'll find out whether we can expect that early spring or 6 more weeks of winter. Groundhog Day is the grand finale of the 3rd annual Frozen Fest. It's hosted by the Sun Prairie Parks, Recreation, and Forestry Department. Over the last 7 days, the community has celebrated Wisconsin's winter weather by going on candlelit hikes, running the Hibernation Hustle with Jimmy the Groundhog, carving some ice sculptures right here in Cannery Square, and much more. Thank you for everybody who participated. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Well, for 76 years, Sun Prairie has celebrated Groundhog Day in true fashion. Mayor Esser and the mayors before him, they've translated Jimmy's extremely accurate predictions. Sun Prairie really is Groundhog capital of the world over the years. Yeah, let's cheer for that. That's amazing, right here in Sun Prairie. The city has celebrated this event in a variety of ways that include hosting coloring contests and dances, writing some stories of Jimmy going to the moon, selling one-of-a-kind merchandise, and much, much more. Before we get to Jimmy's weather prognostication, let's welcome Mayor Paul Esser.
Hey!
Are you ready for my proclamation? Is that where we're at? I'm sorry, I was not paying attention, Rebecca.
Yes, that's where we're
I'm
at.
like that student in the back of the room.
That's okay.
So whereas the annual Groundhog Day prognostication in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin has been a formal tradition since 1948 and has roots dating back to Colonel Angel in 1889. It is known that Jimmy the Groundhog is an official mascot and ambassador of the city of Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, and is known worldwide as the finest weather prognosticator. Furthermore, because of Jimmy's fame and excellent accuracy rate, Sun Prairie has become known as the groundhog capital of the world. And whereas with his ancestors before him, Jimmy has acquired the uncanny ability to predict the arrival of spring. As in previous years, his annual prognostication will be shared and celebrated across Wisconsin and the nation. And whereas the City of Sun Prairie, the City of Sun Prairie Parks, Recreation, and Forestry Department, Sun Prairie Historical Museum, the Sun Prairie Downtown Business Improvement District, Sun Prairie Tourism Commission, Sun Prairie Chamber of Commerce, Sun Prairie Media Center, Sun Prairie Police Department Color Guard, Sun Prairie Fire Department, Sun Prairie Police Department, Sun Prairie Public Works, Sun Prairie School District, and local businesses throughout Sun Prairie sponsor and host festivities and events throughout the community to help celebrate the time-honored tradition. And whereas in the early morning hours of February 2nd, visitors from far and wide will journey to Cannery Square in downtown Sun Prairie to hear Jimmy the Groundhog's answer to the age-old question, how many weeks of winter are left? Whatever the answer, be it known to all that Jimmy the Groundhog remains the most accurate and true prognosticator and is the standard by which all others are measured. Exactly. Therefore, I, Paul Esser, Mayor of the City of Sun Prairie, do proclaim February 2nd, 2024 Groundhog Day in the City of Sun Prairie. Thank you, Rebecca.
Very good. Thank you, Mayor. Now we want to present the governor's proclamation and welcome Wisconsin State Senator Melissa Agard.
And State Representative Melissa Ratcliffe. There you go. I'm Senator Melissa Agard, and this is my colleague Melissa Ratcliffe. We're the M&Ms that represent this area, and we're super proud to have the proclamation that our amazing Governor Tony Evers has sent for us to present to you. So Representative Ratcliffe and I will read it. Whereas the city of Sun Prairie is home to Jimmy the Groundhog and is often regarded as groundhog capital of the world, and whereas Sun Prairie's first Groundhog Day event in 1948, how many of you were here in 1948? Anyone? Oh, well, hundreds of radio stations, television stations, newspapers, and people throughout North America have made the early journey to Sun Prairie, Wisconsin to seek Jimmy's winter weather predictions. And
all right. Whereas for over 75 years, Jimmy's weather predictions have assisted in the planning of travel, recreation, and agricultural planting programs and have provided a fun tradition for the people of Wisconsin and beyond to enjoy. Now, therefore, Tony Evers, governor of the state of Wisconsin,
and Melissa.
Yes. Hereby proclaims February 2nd, 2024 as Groundhog Day throughout the state of Wisconsin. And he commends this observance to all of our state's residents. Signed by our governor and our Secretary of State, Sarah Godlewski.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we have a little bit of time to kill before Jimmy can tell us what he's thinking. He's still taking a little nap. So we're going to do some trivia. We want to know, individuals born on February 2nd qualify for the esteemed title of groundhogs. What is the term used for individuals born on any other day in February? Does anybody know that? You're right, woodchucks. Wow, I'm surprised. Good job. Good job. Do we have any woodchucks? We do. Do we have any groundhogs? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Happy birthday, everybody. Okay, what common rodent is the groundhog most closely related to? No. It's the ground squirrel. Isn't that funny? I wouldn't have guessed that either. Okay, where did Groundhog Day start? But where did it start? In America, good guess. It actually was all the way over in Germany, and the tradition was called Candlemas. What animal was the weather forecaster before the groundhog? Yeah, we should know this one. Say it louder. It's the badger. You got it. Okay, what was the group that organized the first Groundhog Day at Ingle Park? Anybody know the name of the group that organized the first Groundhog Day here in Sun Prairie? They were called the Groundhog Club. Seems fitting, right? Okay, when was the comedy film Groundhog Day with Bill Murray and Annie MacDowell released? 1980. Yes, 1993. Who said that? Nice job, guys. I'm impressed. You know your trivia. Okay, true or false questions now. Groundhogs are accomplished swimmers and they can readily climb trees. Is that true or false?
True.
It's true, yeah. Okay, true or false? Groundhog Day is annually celebrated in 2 countries, United States and Iceland. Who is behind me that knows every single one of these? Oh my gosh. Mr. Frozen Fest. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, let's flip the page here. Okay, another true or false, and then we can keep going. True or false, groundhogs are one of the few species that enter into the true hibernation from approximately October to March or April each winter. That is true. Yep. We woke him up a little bit early for this event, but it's going to be good. He doesn't seem too upset. Okay. Are we ready? Yeah? Okay, now is the moment we have all been waiting for. Jimmy the Groundhog, being creature of immense talent, is able to utilize his super senses on February 2nd each and every year to predict the arrival of spring. Jimmy, of course, is never wrong, never, guys. But while Jimmy has this incredible predictive talent, he's somewhat lacking in his ability to communicate his predictions. So for this, we annually rely on the City of Sun Prairie Mayor to assist us in this interspecies communication. Now, while Jimmy is never wrong, and of course, Mayor Paul Esser will do his very, very best to translate Jimmy's prediction accurately, it has been known to happen that a translation mistake occurs and an inaccurate prediction is broadcasted, but let's hope that's not the case this year. Jimmy and Mayor Esser, are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I have to go over there and talk to Jimmy. So I will go over there and have a conversation with him, and he will tell me what he thinks it is, and I can see him glancing up at the sky and seeing what's going on. Now, Rebecca said sometimes he gets it wrong, but I think this year it's not going to be a close call. I think he's going to know, but let's find out. So what do you think, Jimmy?
Oh, he looked up.
All right, they're having a good conversation.
All right. All right.
That was a big sigh from Jimmy.
I'll let him know.
Okay.
Well, I have heard from Jimmy, and here's what Jimmy had to say. He fortunately wrote it down for me. That's because of he said sometimes the mayor makes a mistake. So we don't want that. So here's what Jimmy says. I am pleased to have so many of my loyal supporters with me here today to hear my forecast for the remainder of winter 2023/24. This is the 76th time we groundhogs have given you our prediction. On this wintry February 2nd, I, Jimmy the Groundhog, have consulted the skies over Wisconsin and over Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, and determined them to be overcast. So I am unable to see my shadow. In consideration of this, I therefore proclaim we will have early spring. Good job, Jimmy. You are a hit. This has been another good year for us.
It absolutely had. So get your gardening gloves ready. Spring is coming soon every day, everybody. It is almost time for picnics in the park, bike rides, flying kites, and a lot of other fun activities. And I think there's a lot of happy people out there because that was the one that won when we did that poll earlier. So we do want to invite everybody, stick around downtown Sun Prairie this morning, explore some of the Groundhog Day activities that are happening right now. There's a lot going on. You can head over to Beans and Cream Coffee House for a Jimmy Latte. I already had one. It's delicious. Faded Roots Boutique opens early today at 7:30. So stop in and shop. And then Wisconsin Apparel selling some Jimmy stuffed animals in apparel. They're so cute. Stop into their shop to continue shopping and warm up, of course. Rosati's Sun Prairie has pizza and sandwich specials going on all day today. And lastly, Jimmy the Groundhog mascot will be available for pictures immediately after. Thank you everybody for coming, and I am so happy for an early spring. Good job, Jimmy. Good job, Mayor.
Yeah, Jimmy did a good job. Thank you everyone for coming to Sun Prairie. Have a good day. We'll see you next year. Thank you.